Hello everyone, I've just been sitting here listening to the music, and we're starting a new LP. It's called Yearning. I don't remember anything about this game, so if you want to like play this game yourself, blind, I'll have the links in the description. Let's just jump right in, I guess. Alright, hold on, let me check. Preferences. Game text will be uncensored, including censored. Download the nudity patch. Oh, so there is nude. If you want to play this game and you don't want it to be censored or like stuff, play it. Go download. I think it's free. When I downloaded it, it was free. I'm not sure if like the uncensored version you have to pay something, but just it's a patch, probably not. Anyway, let's go. This game is 18 plus, obviously, with the censoring and stuff. No children allowed. You sigh, plopping down in the chair at your desk. The craziness that was your orientation week is finally over, and just in time too. You don't think you could handle another icebreaker social event. You feel like you managed to talk to a lot of people, despite never having felt comfortable in large groups of strangers. Still, you don't really feel like you've made any friends. You unlock your computer. Crazy Cat Lady 2588. It'll be fine, seriously, he's going to love you. Maybe literally. Oh, wink, 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 wink. You've been freaking out over your best friend from high school, Janet, about meeting your roommate. Apparently your intended roommate had switched schools during the summer, so the university changed your housing plans last minute and assigned you a room in one of the upper class dorms. Oh, your new roommate is showing up later than all the freshmen. Still, he should have arrived by now. Maybe whoever was assigned here dropped out over the summer. You hope he didn't end up being homophobic. Or worse, hot. Haha. I don't know if that would be better or worse. You only recently came to terms with yourself about being gay, and the thought that people might find out still terrifies you. Janet was the first, and so far only, person you've told. You find it a huge relief to have someone to talk to about things. Or to freak out to. The winks. Your parents call again today? Probably. Haven't been here. What? Mom's getting better, right? I guess. Only every other day now, at least. She said she'd called less after classes start. Maybe I can actually get work done this year. Oh my god. In truth, you find you're missing your parents more than you expected. Your mom has always been a little overbearing, but in a loving, friendly way. You're actually looking forward to being away from her for the first time at college, but now that you're here, you find you're missing her constant worrying. So meet any cute guys? Yeah, there's an orgy in my room now. I know you're still really uncomfortable. With liking guys, I mean. So I'm always here to listen. But I'm sure there's someone in your situation who you could talk to. You stare at the window at the setting sun. You know she's right, but the thought of coming out to anyone else still has your stomach in knots. Still, it would be nice to have someone more local to confide in. You don't want to monopolize all of Janet's time anyway. The sound of footsteps interrupts your thoughts, and you minimize the chat window and turn to the door as a guy stumbles through, dragging a suitcase with a backpack on his back and another in his hand. Oh, he's tall, dressed in a green t-shirt and jeans with a I can do this. He's tall, dressed in a green t-shirt and jeans with a messy... Fuck. It's the one word that freaking messes me up! He's tall, dressed in a green t-shirt and jeans with a mess of wavy reddish-brown hair on his head, and bluish-green eyes that are currently expressing his frustration. Can I help you with one of those? Or greet him, or stare at him, or turn back to your computer. Can I help you with one of those? He grins, handing the backpack in his hand to you. It's remarkably light, given how much it's bulging. Yeah, thanks. He shrugs the other backpack off and tosses it into the room, where it lands with a sickening crunch. Oh shit. I guess that wasn't the one with clothing in it. He drags his suitcase into the room, grabbing the backpack from the floor, sets it on the bed, and starts looking for it. You set the other backpack on his bed. Shit, or sorry, or say nothing. Wait, what? I feel like the whole sentence went over my head. Oh, look. Is there a log? Hold on. That should be censored, right? Oh, I haven't... I should have checked to see if I have, like, the latest version of this, but probably not. Sorry? Sorry. He pulls the laptop out of his bag, opens it, and pushes the power button. He looks over at you. For what? If I hadn't taken your other bag, you probably wouldn't have thrown that one. He chuckles. Nah, I'm always doing stupid things like that. You'd think I'd be able to tell the difference between them by now, even just based on the weight. Despite the large crack through the screen, the laptop seems to be booting up fine. Holy shit. And at least it's not totally broken. So, hi. He walks over to you with his hand outstretched. I'm Adam. Shake his hand and introduce yourself, or nod and stare at the floor. Look, I was actually having this thought last night. Like, I'm not a big fan of games that say you, because it's very much feels like a self-insert, and I don't like self-inserting. But I think, like, in this situation, it's pretty great because it's like putting you in the shoes of someone who is just recently coming to terms with the fact that they're gay. And it's just like, yeah, these are the feelings that you are having, that you are going through. Usually in, like, other situations, I'm not a big fan, but I feel like maybe this is gonna be, like, more, like, hit in the feels. Like, it's gonna really hit you because it's, like, putting you... Dog, please! Yeah, it's putting you in that situation. And because of that, I'm just like, shake his hand and introduce myself, because, like, when someone sticks their hand out, it's like, I do it too, and I know it's like, it makes some people uncomfortable, but I'm like, shake my hand, and tell me your name, and I'll repeat it back so I remember it. You shake his hand. Hey, what's your first name? Let's just go with the default name, Christian. Chris. Okay. Chris. Hey, Chris. Adam glances at his watch. I totally love to talk properly, but I'm already late to an event at the frat house. Oh, nice, or frat house, or frat house? Frat house? Yeah, you should come by sometime. We're all really friendly. Anyway, he smiles at you before quickly walking out the door. You found a collectible. Adam's student ID. Why? Why? Access your collections for the menu or pause menu. Collectible items will persist between games. A student ID from one Adam James Prewitt. It looks well worn. Okay. You sigh and return to your chat with Janet. Damn it, he's hot. Or, that went well. That went well. That went well. Smiley face. Spill. You recount the past few minutes to her. Ouch. Hopefully that's fixable. You glance over at the laptop still sitting at his bed. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Also, you should totally go with him to that frat sometime. Orgies. Ew. Haha, yeah, I wish. No. Ew. Ew, Janet. JK. You smile. You're missing her already. Anyway, I should go to bed. Class at 7:30 tomorrow. What kind of person schedules classes at 7:30? I thought high school was bad for starting at 8. Your high school started at 8? What? You, apparently. The one thing I do not miss. I miss you. Miss you too. Friendship. We close the window and look around the room. Adam's laptop seems to be booting up okay, and is now showing the desktop. Despite the cracks running across the screen, it seems to be pretty usable, and the text is still legible. Snoop, don't snoop! Bleh. Yeah, no, that'd be a great way to start your friendship with this guy. I'm now fun. Especially now that it's like, it's you! You are doing these things. I'm like, I wouldn't snoop. I'm boring. You get up and close the laptop lid, hoping it'll put itself to sleep instead of running out of power. Sure enough, the fan stops and the light on the top starts to fade in and out slowly. You yawn. Maybe Janet was onto something about going to bed. Your first class isn't until 8:30, but the anticipation and dread will probably keep you up for a bit anyway. Oh, you quickly change into your pajamas and get into bed. You stare at the ceiling until you fall asleep. Monday, August 21st. Your alarm's buzzing jars you awake from a dream where you're naked in class and they called on you to answer questions. You rip the sleep from your eyes and shut off the alarm. Stupid naked dreams. You sit up and glance over to the other bed. Apparently Adam got back late the previous night and didn't take the time to put the bedding on the bed, instead sleeping on the bare mattress with just his coat over him. Or maybe he was concerned about waking you. Adam rolls over and pulls the coat up closer. You catch a glimpse of his bare chest. You grab your towel, a change of clothes, and your shower caddy as quickly as possible, slipping out the door to shower. Upon returning, you find Adam snoring softly. At least he fell back asleep easily. Head to class, or bid him farewell before heading to class? Bid him farewell before heading class. Have a good day. The snoring continues. Apparently, he sleeps reasonably soundly. You shrug, walking out the door and shutting it. Well, here goes nothing. You head down the stairs and towards the first lecture of your college career. It's still Monday, August 21st. You walk back to your room. Class is over for the day. You weren't sure what you were expecting, but it seemed like every class used the first day for introductions and presentations of a syllabus. At least I don't have any homework. You pause at the door to your room, fumbling for your key. When it suddenly opens, Adam, a towel around his waist and a small bag of toiletries in his hands, almost runs into you on the way out. Oh, hey, Chris. Hey. You glance over his bare torso, his chest covered in a coating of reddish hair. He's perfectly fit, hints of abdominal muscles framing the trail of hair, and leaps downward to the towel. It's one of those words that I know how to say it in my head, and then when you say it out of your mouth, it's like, bleh. I was going to shower. How was your first day back? It was good, except it was actually my first day ever. I'm a freshman. He grins, slapping you on the back. Welcome to college, then. I'm going to go shower. You want to grab some food when I get back? Aw, sure. He's inviting me. Socializing. Socializing. Must socialize. Sure. That sounds good. Awesome. Back in a bit. His grin is amazing. You drop your backpack off on your bed and unlock your computer. Janet doesn't seem to be online yet. You check her class schedule and remember that she has classes throughout the day and wouldn't be back for a while yet. You count your blessings you're having classes at a reasonable solid block with a break for lunch. I survived. Actually, it wasn't bad at all. Hope your day is going well, although I would hate to have your schedule. You start rereading some of the syllabus for your classes. It looks like several of them have all of your homework assignments for the semester already listed, and you already have the textbooks. It would be useful to get a head start on all the homework before classes start getting busier. Your thoughts are interrupted by Adam walking back into the room. His hair is damp and he seems to be wearing nothing but the towel again. Sorry I left so abruptly last night. He rummages through his dresser. My flight was delayed and it was a long bus ride down here, and I had to make a meeting. Sounds frustrating. I hope you did not unpack and stuff last night. Blah blah blah. Hold up. Sounds frustrating, or I hope you didn't not. Oh my god. The sentence! I hope you did not unpack and stuff last night because of me. He was probably tired. Sounds frustrating. He pulls a pair of boxer briefs out of the dresser, slipping them on before removing the towel and rubbing his hair with it before turning to you. Yeah, I hate flying, but there aren't really any other options. I'm from California. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm from Arizona and I had to fly here too. He nods, grabbing a pair of pants from the dresser and pulling them on. I'm only in the storm because my housing plans at the house fell through. He grabs a shirt from the dresser and pulls it on, before attempting to comb his hair with his fingers. I was supposed to stay with my friend, Carlos, but I guess they did some work on the house over the summer? The room we were going to stay in was turned into a single. Carlos is a sophomore, well, junior now, so I figured he should have it. I guess if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have met you. His friendly demeanor, at least, puts you at ease. I'm a bio major, well, pre-med, but they don't have that here. Biology seemed the next closest. I'm a CS major, or that's nice. Now we gotta get the conversation going. One of those smart geeky kids. You blush. Anyway, let's go to the yard. I know it's a little early for dinner, but they have pretty excellent pizza. I feel like this is like fantasy me is better than real life me. I'm really bad at keeping up conversations. I'm very much a listener. You could steamroll me and I'll be fine. You nod, following him out the door before pulling it tightly shut behind you. You arrive at the yard, and are quickly ushered to a booth next to a red brick wall. Menus sit at the table wedged between napkin dispensers. Pineapple jalapeno pizza. That's what we're having. I hate jalapenos. I don't know. That sounds interesting, but sure. I personally hate jalapenos, but that's because I don't like the spice of jalapeno. It's not something I grew up with or anything, so I'm just like, it doesn't suit me. It's gross. I hate it. I should shut up. Jalapenos is a no-no. I like pineapple though. Don't start this, but I do like pineapple. Even like alone on a pizza, it's fine. I don't like Hawaiian pizza. I like it with chicken and pineapple. I don't like the ham. I don't know why. That sounds interesting, but sure. And I like this. College is a time to try new things, right? It's delicious. Adam flags down a waitress and orders for the both of you. Just realized they don't take the meal plan here. I assume you're on that? Don't worry about it. I got this. He folds his arm across his chest and stares into your eyes. Okay. So, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. You wonder if it's just a friendly demeanor, but somehow the prompt makes you actually consider telling him. After all, you do have to live with this guy for the next 9 months. You can feel your heart pounding in your chest and try to steel yourself. Boy! I feel this too. I'm gay. I'm a serial killer and you're my next target, or haha, you first. This is me, haha, ha ha ha. Chicken out. Especially since it's just like so last minute and you don't know this person that well. Like sometimes, for some people, it's like really easy just to tell a stranger, which is like what I do, but like you're gonna be living with this person for like 9 months. And if you already start with it being really tense, it's gonna be a rough 9 months. Should I just go, haha, you first? Haha, you first. I hate myself internally, vowing to make the next good opportunity come out to him. My girlfriend just broke up with me. He's still smiling, but it's clearly painful for him. No, I'm sorry. Say nothing. I'm sorry. He smiles at you. Yeah, well, it's probably overdue anyway. It's not like we ever saw each other during the year, and this past summer I was working and spending my spare time studying. He sighs. She meant a lot to me, means a lot to me, and I never gave her the time she deserved. His thoughts are interrupted by the arrival of a large steaming pizza covered in yellow and green. He perks up at the sight and smell. Anyway, sorry to make this all about me. Let's eat. The pizza, despite the spice, is actually really good. Adam laughs at you as you flag down the waitress for some water, but it's friendly and relaxed. Oh my god. He's great as a person. I'm not sure, like, as a whole person, but so far so good. He tells you about his classes and his hopes of becoming a doctor someday. You clamp your mouth shut and avoid talking to try and relieve the burning sensation. Before you know it, the pizza is gone and bids you farewell, going off to meet some friends for a study group. No, he bids you farewell, not the pizza. I'm like, what? The pizza goes to a study group? I'm so confused. Before you know it, the pizza is gone and he bids you farewell, going off to meet some friends for a study group. You decide to head back to your room to get some work done as well. You found a collectible jalapeno. A whole jalapeno from dinner with Adam. Why? Why do you carry that? You unlock your computer to find some messages from Janet, as usual. Yay, I survived too, but the schedule really does suck. But actually, I had a good first day. That's great. My roommate is annoying though. But yours seems awesome. He is, I guess. What is this, I guess, thing? No, he is. He is, for now. You chat for an hour, you let her go when she insists she has to head to bed to wake up early again the next morning. As you change and climb into bed, Adam returns. Hey, Chris. He yawns. Pretty tired, so I think I'm just gonna hit the sack. Hope I didn't wake you. He pulls off his shirt and jeans and turns off the light. Good night. He falls asleep pretty quickly. The rest of the week is a whirlwind of classes. You have a couple of meals with some random classmates, but conversation is always awkward. You ping some of the people you meet during your rotation, but they all seem to already have plans. Oh, fuck. Unfortunately, you don't see much of Adam during the week, other than briefly in passing in the morning or evening. He always seems to be in a rush to get somewhere. Apparently, he usually gets meals at the house, or so he said one evening as he ran out the door, extending an invitation to you in the process. You always turn him down, not wanting to intrude, even though he insists it'll be fine. Oh, had I made a wrong decision? Should I have told him? On Friday, you walk into the room to find him sitting on his bed, talking with another guy standing next to him. Oh. They both turn to you as you walk in. His friend is also tall, with medium-length brown hair and beginning of a beard. His white dress shirt is unbuttoned at the top, falling open and revealing hints of chest hair. Wow, he's hot, or huh. Huh. Adam jumps off the bed and comes over to you, slinging an arm over your shoulders. Chris, this is my friend Carlos. Carlos extends his hand towards you. Shake his hand. Hi, acknowledge him. Shake his hand? You shake his hand. It's hard and calloused, and his grip is firm. Nice to meet you, Chris. You found a collectible Chris's student ID. Why are they dropping these things? A student ID for one Carlos Rodrigo Salas Valverde. It's so beat up you can barely recognize the photo. We're here to kidnap you for dinner at the house, and we won't take no for an answer. Cool. Let's go. Unless you don't really want to go. We're not forcing you. Adam elbows Carlos playfully in the side. No, idiot. We are forcing him. Chris, you're joining us for dinner tonight. Okay. Well, when you put it that way, or fine or sure. Well, when you put it that way. Adam laughs. Great, let's go. You quickly message Janet telling her your dinner plans. Then the three of you head out the door and across the campus. As the three of you walk together, Carlos turns to you. I'm also a bio major. Don't really have any interest in the stuff, but I had to pick something. Actually, that's how we met. He was my TA for Introduction to Human Anatomy. Introduction to study these drawings of dicks. Dude. Also, I got him to join this frat anyway. My family wanted me to come get an education here for some reason. I told them there were plenty of good schools back home, and besides, I don't even know what I want to do yet. But they insisted, so here I am. He grins. Adam laughs. You always tell your life story to everyone when you meet them, don't you? Well, yeah, it's not like it's that interesting of a story anyway. Or that long of one. You're a CS major, right, Chris? Yeah. Oh, like Bill Gates. I never could do that stuff. There's good money in it, but I don't think I have the brains. You blush. Adam playfully hits the back of Carlos's head. Oh, come on, you're embarrassing him. No fair torturing the freshman, that's my job. Well, you're doing such a great job of it. I do, normally. A great job of it. Carlos laughs again. Ah, kid. This guy here is taking a real liking to you, you know? Oh. Dude. Oh. I mean, he's always friendly and all, but you two really seem to get along. At least that's what he says. Dude, you're embarrassing me. Adam shakes his head, but laughing. Oh god. The three of you soon arrive at the house. You're not sure what you were expecting, but it wasn't this. A large, multi-story brick building sits large in a... Oh, wow, fuck. A large. A large multi-story brick building sits next to a large grassy square. Similar buildings surround the other sides of the square. A basketball court off to the side seems to contain a crowd of frat brothers playing a casual game. Welcome to our humble home. He fishes a key out of his pocket. Adam gets to the door first, opening it. Beat you. Anyway, I have to go find Robert. Take care of my man, eh? Carlos waves him away. Yeah, whatever. See you later, Chris. Anyway, come on in. I don't know what that voice was. Ooh. Welcome. Hey, Carlos. Who's the new guy? This is Chris, Adam's roommate. Chris, this is Elliot on the left and Steve on the right. Greet them, acknowledge them. What does that mean? Greet them? Hey, it's great to meet you. Adam invited him over to join us for dinner. A little early for that, eh? It's barely 4. I figured we could show him around the place first. They're watching the new show in the common room. What is it? Psych. That's on right now? What's it about? That's on right now? It's TiVo'd. There's a new one tonight, so they're rewatching the earlier episodes. Yeah, you should go join them. That sounds like fun, or I'm not really into TV shows. Do I? That sounds like fun. Great, it's this way. You're going to have to go without us. We've got to, we have something to do already. Okay. It was nice meeting you. The two of them nod before heading up the stairs. Carlos leads you to the common area, featuring a large TV. A bunch of guys are spread out on the couch, often literally watching the screen. Some of them nod at the two of you as you walk in. The two of you find an empty space on the couch and sit to watch. It's a tight fit though, and the guy occupying the other 2/3 of the couch seems to be asleep. Sorry, I always do this. I always read the options before actually reading them out loud. And I read the last one. Stay seated, or move to the floor, or push the other guy out of the way. What would I do personally? I'd probably move to the floor, but it's hardwood and there's no carpet, right? If this is like the area we're meeting. Because if it's like bare wood carpet, or like wood carpet, wood floor, I actually wouldn't sit on the floor. Let's stay seated. Carlos smiles at you apologetically. Despite the awkward fit, you manage to relax. The show itself is fairly interesting. A guy claims to be a psychic to help solve police cases, and drags his friend along everywhere. You find both of the lead actors fairly attractive. You found a collectible pineapple. Oh, is this related to the show? I forget. Just a pineapple. You know that's right. An episode later, a guy in an apron interrupts the show to announce that dinner is ready. Carlos stands and stretches. You get up and follow him to a large dining room packed with tables and chairs. Ooh. You notice Adam sitting at one of the tables. He's sweaty and appears to have just come from playing basketball. He's also flanked on either side by two identical women. That's quite the rebound, eh? His girlfriend just broke up with him, so I guess he's letting loose. It's good. He's normally such a prude about sex. Actually, I don't know if he's ever had sex with anyone but Nicole. He doesn't really talk about it. But who can resist the allure of a threesome, eh? Anyway, I have to go find Elliot. You should go join Adam. Adam notices you and waves you over. Chris, come join us. You take a seat next to the woman on his left. This is... There's no text-to-speech in this game. Sorry for butchering names. This is... Leah, Ashleah, and this is Leah. No, she's Ashleah. Right, sorry. This is Leah and this is Ashleah. Actually, you were right the first time. Oof! Sorry, it's just too much fun. Leah shakes her head and Adam laughs. Anyway, this is Chris. Nice to meet you, Ashley and Leah? Oh, is that how you're gonna introduce how to say their names? Ashley and Leah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Chris. Some guy across the room calls Adam's name and waves him over. He excuses himself, promising to make it quick. You sit with the twins in awkward silence for a bit. So, do you want to join us? Ash? He's looking at us like he's terrified of sex or something. Maybe it'll help loosen him up a bit. Leah shakes her head. Excuse her, she's just, Our parents weren't prudes and taught us that sex is a beautiful thing. I think you also like it when people get us confused, especially during sex. Yeah, why have a twin if you can't have fun with it, right? Leah shrugs. I'll sleep with you, Chris. Alone. Then neither of us will have to deal with her. I can't. I'm gay. Love you, Ash. Anna returns, looking apologetic. Sorry. Hope you got to know each other while I was gone. There's silence for a bit. So, Leah here was just saying how she just switched into art from chemistry. No, that's Ashley. Wait, what? No, that was me. Or was it Ash? I think you're going to drive Adam. You're crazy. Adam shakes his head, but he's laughing. I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want an identical twin now. Well, life is never boring, that's for sure. I'm still in art. For now. For now. Those are very different majors, or not many people could pull that off. Not many people could pull that off. Well, then I guess we'll see if I'm one of those people. I know I was complimenting you, or I wasn't saying otherwise, or you don't look it. I know I was complimenting you. Why, thank you. Yeah, she's going to fail and come crawling back to her brushes and charcoal. I hate you sometimes. I love you too. Anyway, should we eat? After you, sis. Good, because you'll eat the buffet clean. Love you too. I love them. The women get up and get in line for the buffet. Adam leans over to you. So, the two of them, do you want to, take one of them back to our room? Oh. He stares at you in a friendly way and you feel your heart pounding again. You'd vowed last time to not let the next opportunity pass you by. We're not passing it by! No, I'm actually gay. The words come out a little more forcefully than you'd intended. You stare at him afterwards, still in It's like, you don't have to make an excuse. I'm like, I'm not making an excuse. You stare at him afterwards, still in disbelief of what you'd managed to do. Oh. That's cool. He shakes his head. Sorry, I just assumed. Anyway, let's eat. You find a collectible rainbow ring. A cheap novelty ring you bought after coming out to Adam. Aww. The two of you follow the woman to the food. There's a good selection of items, and everything looks a lot better than your usual campus selections. You decide on some chicken and green beans. It ends up being a pleasant dinner, both due to the food and the company. Leah and Ashley tease each other a lot, but generally seem to be friendly and personable. They also keep fawning over Adam and running their hands over his chest. Soon afterward, you all finish eating and Leah and Ashley stand. Shall we? Adam looks at you and leans over. I feel like an idiot, Chris. I feel like I've been so lonely since Nicole broke up with me, which is dumb because I never spent much time with her anyway. I mean, we're not even in the same state right now, so it's not like that was unexpected. I just don't know what I'm doing right now with them. It seems like a good idea at the time. You don't have to go, you know, or no one's blaming you if you want some human contact. You don't have to go, you know. You know what? You're right. Let's just go back to the dorm. We can play some Tetris or something. Have you heard of this thing called Tetranet? All the brothers have been playing it recently. It's pretty awesome. You're not changing your mind, are you? Actually, I think I am. I think Chris I think Chris and I are going to go back to our dorm. Ugh, Leah, you always pick the gay ones. Ashley walks out and Leah shakes her head. Sorry, she's just not used to not getting her way. Don't take it personally. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, of course, but you two have fun. Well, that was something. You and Adam head back to your dorm. Ready for some Tetris? Bring it on! You unlock your computer. There are messages from Janet. So how was dinner? Wink, wink, wink. You ignore them for now. Adam sends you instructions for downloading the game, and you spend a few hours playing. You found a collectible Tetris book. Or Tetris block. I know how to read. A small carved T-shaped Tetris block. Whew. That was good. But I should probably do some reading tonight. Thanks again, Chris, for, things. He settles down in his bed with a book, and you return to your chat window. Dinner was good. Sorry I was playing a game with Adam. You're still awake? Ooh, game, eh? Hide the sausage now! Yeah, don't have to be up tomorrow, yay. You laugh. Yeah, sleeping in would be nice. So how was your evening? The two of you talk for a bit about classes and homework. Soon you find yourself yawning and deciding to go to bed. Adam yawns and puts his book down. Probably should cut for the night as well. He pulls off his shirt and pants. Anyway, good night. You bid Janet good night, quickly changing and hopping into bed. Sleep comes easier than usual. Saturday. You wake up in a panic, wondering why your alarm didn't go off, and worrying you'll be late for class. Then you remember it's Saturday. And your first weekend in college. You glance over at Adam's bed. To your surprise, he's awake and looking back at you. Hey. Good morning. He yawns and rolls over, scratching his chest. Bad dream? Huh? You sounded like you were freaking out when you woke up. Oh, yeah. I forgot I didn't have classes today and I thought I was late. Well, fortunately for you, it's not, and you've got an entire free day to do homework. He stretches. So, any plans for the day? You don't have too much homework to do yet, and you've been making solid progress throughout the week. You can probably get the remaining project done in a couple hours, whenever, but you could also get a head start on other homework while your workload is still light. You could see if Adam has any plans or wants to hang out. The frat house was awkward, but surprisingly enjoyable. Janet has also been bugging you to go to the LGBT club on campus. Q&A. Apparently it stands for Queer and Allies. It could probably be a good way to meet people, but you're kind of scared to go. Telling Adam was one thing, but the thought of coming out to complete strangers is terrifying. Or you could spend the day exploring the campus without your parents in tow this time, pointing out every tree or statue and insisting you pose for the picture next to every academy building. It would be relaxing, and you certainly had a busy first week. I'm stopping here, guys. Play this game yourself. Support the devs. Tell them how great it is. Links are in the description. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.